Well, hey guys, it's another edition of Today with Baby May. Here's Baby May doing her favorite thing. And we're here at our new little house. And one of the things that Baby May just loves doing is gardening and cleaning and sweeping. She loves a clean house. And she's totally in her element here when she's just, sweeping stuff up and making it neat and making it nice. That's what she likes to do. So she wanted me to do a little video with her, and I'm going to hold the phone with my new whiz-bang gimbal here, and she's just going to kind of show you her daily routine. So she's going to sweep up some leaves. Now these leaves are a daily occurrence, especially right here underneath this guy. That's our neighbor right there. And then they burn their leaves out here. So we actually made the mistake of bagging up some leaves, and Baby May and I set it out for the garbage guy, and they just left them there. So they'll take normal garbage, but they will not take any kind of foliage or leaves or stuff like that. They expect you to burn it. And while she's doing that, these I found out are what's called Lonzoni trees. And they bloom, I believe May said, in October. And it's a sweet little fruit that they have. And they're little. And May can eat like a kilo of them at one sitting. They're sweet. And you peel them and you eat them. I don't know what it's like.
Inside the plastic.
Inside the plastic, okay. And then what are you going to do later? Are you going to burn that?
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll be my first time burning leaves. And I want to make a compost bin. And I mentioned that somewhere to somebody. And they said you can do that with a trash can. So I'm going to, it's an interesting time right now. We're under quarantine. We have to stay home. So yesterday we had to make our big move down to the supermarket and buy a bunch of groceries and stuff. And kind of sock in for 2 weeks. I think we're going to be hibernating here at the place. So anyway, it was interesting too because I met the guy just by circumstance. There was a gentleman came up to me yesterday at Hypermart. Me and every other guy in town was there trying to buy supplies before the lockdown, and he was the previous owner. I mean, not owner, but he was a previous tenant of this property before me. And he corrected me. He had watched my video about the house, and he says, I'm not the guy that got his ass kicked. You said the last guy that lived here got his ass kicked by the locals. He says, that was the guy before me. And I said, okay, sorry, buddy. That was what I was told. And you know what? I never got the guy's name. But an interesting thing, while she's doing this, you can kind of watch what her little routine is this gravel that you see was installed by him. And at that gate there was no concrete leading into the property. There was wooden planks that you were supposed to drive over. And he wasn't having any of that, so he did that. And then, over here, I'm going to go off of May for a second, is what's called dragon fruit. Let's see if my zoom will work here. Here we go. Okay, so that's called dragon fruit. And that's a real popular plant. He says it's really easy to grow and that I can just do a YouTube video or watch a YouTube video on how to plant my own. He says you only need like an inch-long piece off of that and you can grow it. So anyway, let's back up a little bit here. Our lawn is really interesting because it's got a bunch of bumps in it. And so I asked our landlord to come over and, not come over, but to find a guy with a weed whacker and come and do maybe a monthly mowing on it. So he should be showing up. And there's Baby May working hard.
Yeah.
So what do you think so far? Do you do this every morning?
Yeah.
And you like it because you like doing it.
I like cleaning house.
You like cleaning house. And you also said you like the exercise you get out of it, huh?
Yeah.
Keeps you nice and sexy, right?
I'm still sexy.
And humble.
And then later I'll make the garden.
And later you'll do the garden? Okay, so I'll cut it right now.
Yeah.
And then with all your fantastic editing techniques, you can loop it in.
Yeah.
All right? All right, so there's Baby May. Let me give you a little zoom in on her so she can say goodbye for now.
Yeah.
And then she'll be back in a little while doing some other amazing thing in the yard. Okay, bye. Okay, and we're back. Now, we've got an area, and May's gonna, let me zoom in here. Show them the packets of seeds that you got, babe.
Corn.
Corn. Okay, so you're gonna plant some corn. What's next? Let me go back a little.
Eggplant.
Eggplant. Okay, next.
Yep. And then peanuts.
Peanuts. Now, those are actual peanuts, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what else you got?
I think 3 pieces for the garden here.
Okay, so what we're doing is we have to, you're digging up the stuff now, right? You're kind of tilling the soil, as they will.
Yeah.
And then you've got corn, you've got peanuts, and what else? Eggplant.
Yeah.
So as you can see back here, we got a lot of sun.
Yeah.
And over here, we don't have any sun, or very little. You see that brown spot back there? Let me zoom in a little for you. Okay, there we go. So that's going to be a shaded area. And, of course, this is, to go ahead and just be repetitive, the sunny area. And we don't know what goes where right now. So right now what May's doing is she's going to till up the soil and get it ready. And then we just discovered that some of these plants that she's, or these little plants that are there, some of them are medicinal. Some are good for dengue fever, and some are good for, what else was it you said? Dengue and something else.
Fever.
And then just a regular old fever, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, while May's doing this, we're gonna be able to pull some. Do you have one of those plants that's good for fever and then one that's good for dengue? Are they, which one's which? There. Okay, let's take a look at that plant real quick.
That's for dengue.
That is for dengue.
Yeah.
And in Visayan, what do you call that? Do you know?
Dapaw-dapaw.
Oh, okay. All right. Say it one more time. Say it again.
Dapaw-dapaw.
Dapaw-dapaw.
Yeah. That is Bisaya for the medicine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's a general word for medicine. So what the dealio is you take that plant and you boil it for 15 minutes,
Yeah.
let it cool off, and then you drink it as a tea.
Yeah.
Now, is that the one for dengue or is that the one for regular?
For dengue, and then next, for the fever.
That's just for a plain old fever.
Yeah.
So you know what? We'll try that.
Yeah.
We'll give it a whirl.
Yeah.
I mean, all medicine, I think, comes from ingredients, compounds, chemicals, stuff like that. So what the hell? And you know what? These people have been doing this for, I don't know how many hundreds of years, and they know their stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, and that's what you do when you live out in the province,
Yes.
is you can't go to the market or you can't go to the drugstore because number one, there is no drugstore.
Yeah.
And number two, if there was, you probably couldn't afford it. So you kind of make do with what you got, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, that's a little update here. May's done with the raking, and now she's got her plants here. But I don't think we should plant. I think she can go ahead and till the soil here, and then we will figure out, I'll Google each one of those packets she's got, and figure out where it goes in the shade and what goes into the sun. And then I get a watermelon patch. That was the vote, okay?
Yeah.
So you get all this stuff like corn and squash and what else you got there? Eggplant, and what else did you buy? Carrots. You got carrots. And so you've got all kinds of packets of seeds. And May's very, very happy. She is just in her element here. And those water bottles, we got to move those inside because I just found out from one of our subscribers that it's not a good idea to leave those puppies outside in the sun. Something happens to them. And one of our bottles broke last night, or leaked or something.
I think in the cover.
Yeah, you think it was the cover?
Yeah.
Okay. So we may have to buy another one of those. So anyway, we're under quarantine. We're not allowed to go outside, but it doesn't matter because we're going to just sit here and grow our own food.
Yeah.
All right, May. So you just rock on, young lady, and you have fun, and we will see you in a little while, and maybe we'll come back and take a look at your progress, okay?
Yeah.
All right. You got it. Bye. Well, okay, everybody, we are back with Today with Baby May. Now, I was just on a live stream while she came out here last time we were videoing, and I was gone for an hour and a half talking my fool head off to all my lovely friends. And anyway, May was out here working. And so I just want to show us that, let me do this. Show us what you're using to dig with. Yeah, that thing right there. Okay, so there she is. And she's been working for an hour and a half, and here is all of the ground that she took that little forky thing with and tilled it to make it nice. So now you can plant, and you're gonna start off by planting some corn, I think, right? So now, do we get a lot of sun here, or it's kind of half and half? So she's got a good little patch going here. Let me check that out. Hour and a half. Girl's been going nonstop. Hardest working woman in the Philippines right there. I'll tell you what. So you guys have got to watch this video. You've got to share it. You got to give it a thumbs up because I said so. Are you tired?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like a farm.
Like a farm. Okay. So you did a good job, Baby May. And then next time you'll be, we'll shoot you planting the seeds because there's no seeds in here yet. You just tilled up the ground, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Because like I said, I was out farting around with a live stream. So anyway, this is Today with Baby May. There's Baby May. There is our little farming video here. And we will be back and see you guys again next time. So Baby May, wave goodbye and give everybody one of your famous kisses. And then we will see everybody next time. All right.